Hi, my name is Eddie, and this is a reading for Cancer from the new moon on the 10th of March 2024. So a good shuffle. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It really helps the channel to grow so I can do new videos for you. So just laying down your 10 cards on the table. So the first card is in the here and now, the present situation, what's going on around you at this time. And the card is the Justice in the reversed position. First thing about the Justice is it's a major card, okay? So there is this major issue around you. There's also big changes starting to take place as well. But I do sense there is some kind of injustice here. Okay, it's like you've been treated unfairly. I do sense you put a lot of time and a lot of effort into a situation and everything was thrown back in your face. That's what I get here. There's a strong sense of being taken for granted. I mean, you would expect, like, the more you give, the more you kind of sort of get back, or at least in equal measure, but it doesn't work like that. It's like you give and then they take. That's the energy which I get here. There could also be some kind of legal situation here or something official. I just sense some loose ends need to be tied up here. Okay, so it could well be that some paperwork needs to be done or some contracts need to be signed here. But at the moment, things are shown to be out of balance. Okay, it's a strong sense of the need to step back from the situation so that you can gain more clarity. Yeah, I mean, the card crossing is very much confirmation. You know, all this smoke here. There's a strong sense of smoke and mirrors here. Okay, the wool has been pulled over your eyes. You know, I see the silhouette of a person. It shows you in the dark around the situation, and again, it's about kind of sort of stepping back. It's like not being able to see the wood for the trees, being in the thick of things. But when you kind of sort of step back, you kind of sort of get the bigger picture, and then you can see what needs to be done here. You are being watched over by spirit. I get the number 7 here on the card, which very much connects to the spiritual plane. Okay, so it could well be you've been putting out your wishes, your prayers, your intentions. These have been listened to, and they are in the process of being answered. I also sense this big choice. You know, you have a lot of choices. Okay, perhaps you have like sort of too many choices, and it kind of sort of confuses you. You're being pulled one way and then the other. But as you step back, you'll see what needs to be done. So in the past, coming to the present, I've got the 5 of Cups in the reverse position. So something upsetting happened here, okay? I do sense there was a mourning or problems here around a relationship situation. But the feeling here is of more recent, there's a strong sense of some kind of sort of turnaround, okay? You're starting to see things for how they really are, and you're kind of sort of moving away from these upsets. That's what I get here. This is like things kind of sort of often have to get worse before they get better, and it's kind of you in that stage now. It's like this kind of sort of transitional period, okay? Once this situation has been attended to, or once you step back, you can see exactly what you need to do. It's like you're at some kind of crossroads, okay? But you've come to realize that it's time to make changes. You're left in no doubt, but you're not sure which way to go, which direction. So the card looking forward is the Hermit card. Again, a major card. It shows you shining a light on a situation here, okay? So this smoke and these mirrors start to clear, and then you gain more clarity. You can see what needs to be done. It's also about you reaping the harvest here. So all the time and all the effort you've put in is going to come back in equal measure. It may not come back from the same source, but it will come from one source or another. And it's all about you receiving. If you remember, like a CB radio where you have like the microphone, so you press in and you give or you talk, and then you let go to receive. And the way it's been in the past is you just giving, okay? But the feeling here is of you letting go, and then you'll start receiving, okay? You allow what's yours to come in. It's not taking, it's receiving, which are two completely different things. So I do sense this person around you has been taking, okay, where you're going to receive, which is a lot more positive than taking. Taking is negative, receiving is positive. So your goal here is shown by the strength card. Okay, it shows you wanting strength here because there's a strong sense of being pulled back. Okay, it is very much this feeling of your heart feeling one thing and your mind wanting something else, and this is causing you much kind of sort of inner conflict. Okay, so it's like you've been asking for strength. You know that you need strength. Okay, it's a very, very karmic situation here. It's extremely kind of sort of complex. There's been a lot of pushing and pulling, blowing hot and cold, and there's coming and going. But as you step back, okay, you'll see what needs to be done, and I sense you will stick to that. You will find the inner strength needed. Subconsciously, I've got the Four of Cups reversed, which is very positive, in this kind of position, and also reversed as well. It's about you gaining more of what you want emotionally. Okay, it's like you want, you get what you want emotionally. Okay, and it starts off from within yourself. Okay, so even though things are very much up in the air at the moment, you are wanting something better emotionally. Okay, you're wanting things to be more settled. You're wanting more certainty. You're wanting more commitment. You're feeling that within yourself, and then it will start to show up on the outside. And in fact, with the Hermit card, it's also numbered 9. It's about reaping the harvest. Okay, you are going to reap the harvest. Okay, but there is some kind of sort of delay between the inside and the outside, and maybe some fine tuning that needs to be done. But don't forget, like an acorn, inside that acorn is like an oak tree. It can grow into an oak tree with the right nurturing. So with the right nurturing of your thoughts and your feelings, which you've been working on, then you'll get more of what you want on the outside. And it's on the way. So the advice card here is shown by the Hanged Man. Yeah, it does show you feeling rather stuck at the moment, and it's been like that for a while, though you have got to a point now where you realise that you do need to make some kind of change. In fact, the Hanged Man is about changing your direction, changing your perspective. In fact, if you change the way you look at something, what you look at also changes. And don't forget, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So it's clearly saying that you need to change direction, you need to change your perspective around this situation. Because at the moment here with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse position, there's a strong sense of, it's like overwatering. It's a bit like you've got a plant and you keep watering it, okay, and the plant just doesn't grow, it kind of sort of dies. But the feeling here is to just step back. Okay, and then just go back every now and again just to check on things. Okay, because if you step back, you'll see exactly what you need to do. You'll get the like the bigger picture. You know, it's like not being able to see the wood for the tree. So you step back, you can see exactly what needs to be done here. Okay, this is kind of where you're at the moment. There's a strong sense of being too much in the thick of things. There's a need to kind of sort of step back, and it kind of shows you kind of sort of thinking about things and juggling with ideas here, okay, but quite clearly it does show that you will change your direction or change your perspective, and then you'll reap the benefits. Okay, it's this transitional period which I'm sensing here. Yeah, I mean the Moon card pretty much sums up, this is your hopes and your fears. So again, it's you being pulled one way and then the other. Notice this creature trying to crawl out, but it keeps falling back in. Okay, so your fear is that you're not going to be able to escape. You fear that you get so far and then you're always pulled back. It's like you lose kind of sort of confidence in yourself. That's just how you feel. But I do sense there will be a breakthrough. Okay, you will make it. And it's kind of keep trying, you know, don't give up giving up, or don't give up trying. Okay, keep on keeping on. That's what I get here. Okay, and then the final card is, wow, the World card. Another major card, but very positive. Big victory wreath on the card here. Okay, it does show that you will gain victory here. Something here within the next 21 days, I do feel. The things are going to come to light, and then you kind of have this kind of sort of breakthrough. There's also like opportunity on the way, and I also sense some kind of sort of travel coming up for you as well. Don't forget to like, to share, to comment, and also to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.